Good day, good people. This is Pamandla here. Today we're going to be doing paper 1 for grade 12 mathematics. We are hoping to help you guys get good marks, go to good universities and get a good job, or make your parents proud. So I'm here with my guy Bongani. He's going to be taking you throughout the journey of mathematics, everything that you needed to know about paper 1 for maths to get a distinction. So I want you guys to pay good attention to what he will be teaching you so that you can get a good marks, okay? Everyone can get a distinction. If you listen to this video carefully, your pass is guaranteed. And don't forget guys to subscribe to our channel, to support us. We're gonna be giving out notes. If there's something that he explained and you didn't understand, we're gonna be giving out notes. If you want our notes, we're gonna put our link and contact details where you can get us. If you need to ask any questions, you're gonna call us or you're gonna send us an email. We are here for you guys. We want to make you get good marks, and yeah, you know what I mean. Yeah, thank you so much.
Hello guys, today we are doing Paper 1 or March 2017, of which is a supplement that has been returned this year early. Today we are solving X for 1.1. We go to November 2016, we solve for X for 1.1. We go to Feb or March 2016 again, we solve for X 1.1, of which if you can listen to me explaining all this, I assure you won't be struggle again with 1.1. The first question here, it says x minus 3 into x plus 1 is equal to 0. Here in this equation, they've already simplified, well factorized. The only thing that you need to do is x is equal to 0, is equal to 3, or x is equal to negative 1. Agree? When you take 1 into outside, it becomes negative. So we come on to November 2016. In this one also is also factorized, but it's a tricky one because here we have x into x minus 7. But it's simple. Listen, look at it. The first step is to say x is equal to 0 or x minus 7 is equal to 0, then x is equal to 7. Then when it comes to this one, for supplement of 2016, it says x squared minus x minus 12 is equal to 0. Here is a quadratic equation that is not being factorized. The only thing that we need to do here is to factorize it, then we get the x values. How are we going to factorize it? Here in this x squared, we only look at x squared and 12. Of which is A and C when it comes to general formula. Our A here is 1. When we look at this equation, it does correspond. Our A here is 1, our B is negative 1, our C is 12. Then when we factorize, how do we factorize this? We come and say, we look at coefficient of x squared. The coefficient of x squared is 1. Then the coefficient of c is negative 12. The factors of 1 is 1 times 1. Then the factors of 12. The factors of 12 is 6 times 2 is 12 times 1. Then is 4 times 3. When we choose here, we are looking, actually we choose such that when we subtract or add, we are going to get the middle term. Here we will start x times x is x. We don't consider this. We come here and say 6 times 2 is 12. 6 minus 2 is 4, we don't have 4 here. 6 plus 2 is 8, we don't have 8 here. Then here is 12 times 1, 12 plus 1 is 13, 12 minus 1 is 11. We cancel these, Then we come here and say 4 times 3 is 12. 4 minus 3 is x, but 3 minus 4 is negative x. Negative x, of which this is what we have here. Then we are going to take 4 times 3. Then our second step is to do this, equals to 0. Then we say x and x. Then when it comes to, we say we are taking 4 and 3. We'll take 4 and 3. Then because this sign is negative, and here we are looking which sign are we going to put here and here. Because it's negative, the bigger one has to be negative. The bigger one has to be negative, and the smaller one has to be positive to get the negative value, of which is negative is positive. Then we finalize and say x equals to 4 or x is equals to negative 3. On the next video, I will be explaining 1.2 of this supplement, 1.2 of these, and 1.2 of these. Hello guys, we are proceeding with 1.2. In this 1.2, we are given x cubed, the whole root is equals to 512. The first step that we need to do here is to simplify these accordingly. We know that x, so now we are presuming that our x is s cubed, then the whole root is half. But here is s cubed, meaning that it has to be 3x cubed, the whole half. We didn't change anything here, we just removed that cube to be half. Then our second step is to multiply 3 times half. Then remember that when we arrive here, we have to multiply these, our exponent 3 over 2, in such a way that we get 1, of which we are going to say 3 over 2 times 2 over 3. 2 and 2 will cancel each other, and 3 and 3 will cancel each other, then we get 1. Then when we arrive here, we change this into an exponential form, of which is going to be 2 to the power 9. Then when we change this to be 1, we have to multiply with 2 over 3. And we multiply both sides, meaning we multiply here, and here we're going to say, okay, again is 2 over 3. Then, if we simplify this is going to give us 1, this is going to give us 2 to the power 6, of which x is equal to 64. Then we move to this one. This one we are given x squared minus 6x plus 2 is equal to 0. And we are being restricted of saying we must correct our answers into 2 decimal places. The first thing that we need to do is to look x squared and 2. The factors of x squared is 1 and 1, is x and x. The factors of 2 is 2 times 1 is 2 times, we only have 2 times 1, of which these factors of x squared and 2 can't give us 6x. So our best solution is to use a quadratic equation. Our quadratic equation, remember, it says x is equal to negative b plus or minus b squared minus 4ac divided by 2a. Then when we compare it with our general equation of saying x plus bx plus 2 is plus c is equal to 0. Let us compare this equation and this one. Our a in this one is a is equal to 1 and b is equal to -6 and c is equal to 2. Then our second step after writing this formula is to say, remember, keep this in mind, when you're substituting in this equation, always put bracket, meaning negative x, negative, our b, we know, our b is -6, we're going to put bracket, -6 plus or minus -6 squared minus 4a 2 divided by 2 1. Then our second step here, when you arrive here, we simplify this. We can simplify it, meaning 6 cubed. 6 cubed is 36. 4 times 2 is 8. 36 minus is 2 root 7, of which negative times negative is going to give us 6 plus or minus 2 root 7 divided by 2. Then when you arrive here, we need to get x1 and x2. Our x1 is going to be 6. We first take positive because it's plus or minus. We first take plus to our first x1, 2 root 3 root 7 divided by 2. Or do not forget to put or. And our x2 is 6 minus 2 root 7 2. Then when we simplify further, as they told us that we must correct it to 2 decimal places, when we simplify further, we get on this one we get 5.65. Do not forget to round it into 2 decimal places. The second one we get 0.35. Then we come to this one. In this one also we have x into x plus 3 minus 1 is equal to 0. On this one they have restricted us to leave our answer in a simplest sat form. This one is the same as this one, but here they say we must leave our answer in a simplest sat form. Then the first step here is to simplify this accordingly. X squared, x times x is x squared, x times 3 plus 3x, then minus 1 is equal to 0. Then when we arrive here, we know we can't simplify this. We have to go straight, as I've said, it's the same as this one. We have to go straight to this formula and substitute. Then on this one, our A is 1, our B is 3, our C is -1. Then when you simplify it, it's gonna be negative. Do not forget to put bracket. 3 square 1 into 1 divided by 2a. Then on this one, our second step is to say positive times negative is -3 plus or minus 3 square is 9. 4 times -1 is -4. 4 times negative 4 times negative 1 is 13, is 4 plus 9 is 13, divide by 2. Then when you arrive here, they told us that we need to leave it in a simplet form. Consider this. Then here we say x1 is negative 3 plus 13 divided by 2, or x2 also negative 3 minus root 13 divided by 2. Because they said we must leave our answer in a simplet form, we don't have to simplify when we arrive here. Thanks, I will be proceeding with 1.3. Stay tuned. Hello guys, today we are doing inequalities, of which in each and every question paper is 1.3. The first step here, we are given x squared minus x minus 12 greater than 0. You must note this always. It's so important. The first step here is to factorize these accordingly. How do we factorize? We are saying we have x, here we have the factors. Actually, the factors of x is x and x. The factors of 12 is 12 times 1 is 6 times 2 is 3 times 4. When it comes to here, we are going to take the values that when we subtract or add, it gives us the middle term, of which is negative x. We will start here. 12 times 1 is 12. 12 minus 1 is 11. 12 plus 1 is 13, of which is out. It doesn't give us the middle term. The second one is 6 times 2. It gives us 12 also. 6 minus 2 is 4. 6 plus 2 is 8. It doesn't give us negative x also. It's out. Then the third one is 3 times 4. It gives us 12 also, but when you subtract, 3 minus 4 is negative x. 3 plus 4 is 7, of which we are going to take this one and subtract it. Second step is to say x. Then we say we are taking 4 and 3. Then when we arrive here, we need to choose a sign that will accommodate or that will give us negative x. Of which here, where are we going to put negative? We are going to put negative where there is a bigger value compared to the other one, of which 4 is greater than 3 and 4 is supposed to be negative, so that we can get negative x. That is. Then our second step here is to say then when you arrive here, we need to change this equals to and equals to using these given inequalities. Because it's positive, you must note when it is greater than, when it is going outside, and our answer of x is positive, we need to say x is greater than 4. And when it's going outside, it's greater, and our answer of x is negative, we change it, we say or x is less than 3. Then, after this step, we have to draw a number line to show that the value of x range between here and here, of which our number line is going to be like this. Things that we have to note on this number line is that on this side, we always put the less value, the value that is small, of which here, when we compare it, when we take it from here, 3 is less than 4, of which is going to say -3. Then here, always bigger value is 4. Then, if another thing, there are some equations that you are gonna get that won't give you a negative value. Of which, let us take this was 4 and this was half. What we were going to do here was to take this half and put it here, and this 4 and put it here. Here, this value that is always here, it must be less than this value. That is always here. Then when we arrive here, because this sign is going outside, this sign is going outside, we are going to say, okay, draw these lines, then we put positive, we put negative. So we are done. Then when we consider these again, when we are given greater or less, greater or equals to, or greater or equals to, we're gonna do the very same thing, putting equals, then equal. But when we arrive here in this number line, we are gonna shade this ring. Shade it to show that it's greater or equals to. Shade both of it. Then we come to this one. This one is the same as that one, but here we have less. Our inequalities is less than 0, of which our first step is to factorize again using, as we have saw, it's the same as this one here. We're gonna take it from there and say x minus 4, x plus 3 less than 0. But when we arrive here, we don't have to do these. When we arrive here, we have to just say x. Then on this side, we always put a smaller value. On this side, we always put a bigger value, of which it can be. We saw that when we actually, let me do this. Then we said, we know our first x is positive, our second x is negative, of which in this side we put positive value, in this side we put negative value. Gonna be 4, here it's gonna be -3. Then again, if this was 4 and this was half, we are going to say, we are going to take this half to this, because I've said, as I've already said, here we always put a smaller value. Here we always put a bigger value. Then we proceed and draw a number line. Our number line is going to be like this again. Here, remember, we always put a smaller value, -3 and 4. Then, but when it's going inside, when it's less than, when you arrive here, we just put a line in the middle. Then we say positive, negative. We are done. So when it is less or greater, less or greater. Here we're going to shade again. We shade because it's less or greater. I think we are done. We are proceeding with 1.1.4 on the next video. Thanks.